Your daily routine begins with the initial card verification at the main entrance panel, under the facility's low lighting conditions. Approach the main entrance door steadily, your footsteps echoing softly as you prepare to verify your access credentials. Retrieve your access card from the badge holder, ensuring it is clean and ready for the scanning process ahead. Insert the card into the panel slot and wait patiently for the system to process and verify your identity automatically. The panel's lights indicate the scan status, with green signaling approval and red alerting to any potential issues detected. After the card scan, you are prompted to enter your personal identification code on the keypad for additional security verification. Type in the 4-digit code carefully, as any error could trigger an alarm or require immediate supervisor intervention here. In the background, other operators conduct the same card checks, emphasizing the repetitive and routine nature of this task. Upon successful code entry, the panel confirms with a green check mark, and the door begins to unlock, slowly and steadily. Wait for the door to fully open, then proceed into the next corridor, where more procedural steps await your attention. Wait momentarily as the system processes your entry and updates the access log with your current status and time. The clock on the wall displays the precise time, which is recorded for every entry and exit in the facility log. Double-check the expiration date on your access card to ensure it remains valid for today's scheduled operations and routines. Compare your card against the on-screen list of valid cards to confirm it matches the authorized entries for access. The system confirms verification is complete and instructs you to proceed to the next checkpoint for further routine check. The entrance area features multiple doors and panels, each requiring card checks as part of the layered security routine system. Move to the next door, where additional verification methods like biometric scans might be required in later procedural steps. Repeat the card insertion process at the second panel, following identical steps for consistency and maintaining security protocols. The second panel scans your card and shows your access level and specific authorized areas you can enter today. Wait for the door to unlock, while remaining aware of the security camera monitoring your actions throughout this routine procedure. After the door unlocks, proceed into the hallway, where monitors display access status for the upcoming control room entry. Directional signs guide you through the facility, ensuring proper routing to authorized areas for routine procedures. Approach the final card panel before the control room, where additional verification is required for entry into this secured area. Insert your card into the panel. Upon verification, the door to the control room unlocks and starts opening automatically. The control room is equipped with numerous monitors displaying live feeds and access logs for continuous zone monitoring. Enter the control room and approach the coordinator's desk for the next phase of identity confirmation and badge scanning. The coordinator acknowledges your presence and prepares the badge scanner for secondary verification of your identity and access rights. The badge scanner is designed to read embedded codes and confirm identity against the central database records. Present your badge for scanning. The device reads the code and initiates the verification process with the system. The monitor displays your badge information, and the system begins verifying your identity against the authorized personnel list. This stage focuses on secondary badge scanning and identity confirmation using the control room monitor for enhanced security. Upon confirmation, the monitor indicates identity verified, and the coordinator logs the entry for audit and record-keeping purposes. The access list monitor shows real-time updates of all personnel entries and exits within the restricted facility zones. The coordinator cross-references your badge information with the access list to confirm accuracy and compliance with daily schedules. Sign the logbook to physically record your entry, adding another layer of documentation to the routine access procedure. The logbook page contains signatures and times for all personnel, serving as a backup record for access logs. The blinking alarm light signals a shift change or system check, reminding you to complete current tasks promptly. Wait briefly as the coordinator finishes the logging process and prepares for the next steps in the shift routine. The control room operates smoothly, with each operator focused on their monitors and tasks, maintaining zone security. With the badge scan complete, you are cleared to proceed to the next stage for reviewing the daily access list. This stage involves reviewing the daily access list on the desk and logging entries into the system for compliance. Approach the desk to begin reviewing the daily access list, as required by the routine shift procedure. The desk is equipped with a monitor for digital lists and a logbook for manual entries, ensuring redundancy in record keeping. Sit at the desk and access the digital access list on the monitor to start the review process. Scroll through the access list to verify each entry against the authorized personnel database for accuracy. The access list monitor updates in real time, showing all entries and exits logged throughout the day. Identify a discrepancy in the access list, such as a missing timestamp, and flag it for further investigation. Log the identified discrepancy into the system's audit trail for review by the coordinator or supervisor. Efficient typing ensures that all logs are updated promptly, maintaining the integrity of the access records. Cross-reference the digital access list with the physical logbook to confirm consistency and completeness of all records. Sign the logbook to certify that the daily access list has been reviewed and is accurate as per procedure. The signed logbook page serves as physical evidence of the completed list review for audit purposes. Save all changes to the digital access log and close the application to finalize the review stage. The coordinator verifies your review by checking the digital and physical logs, ensuring compliance with the routine. The control room is active with operators conducting list reviews, each following the same procedural steps for zone control. After completing the list review, you are assigned the next task, or directed to proceed to the closing procedures. Organize the desk materials after the review to maintain order and readiness for the next shift or operator. The blinking alarm light indicates that time is passing, and the shift routine is progressing towards its end. Wait briefly to ensure all procedures are complete before moving on to the final stage of the routine. With the list review finished, you proceed to the next stage for the routine end procedures and shift closure. Now entering the final stage, closing procedures to conclude the day's zone control routine. Scan your badge at the door panel to gain access to the closing area, where final logs are managed. The scanner verifies your identity, allowing entry to complete the routine end tasks as per protocol. Inside the closing room, you find the necessary tools for finalizing today's access records and logs. Access the digital closure log to begin the process of signing off and confirming all entries are accurate. Review the closure log to ensure every step of the day's routine has been documented and verified correctly. Cross-check the digital closure log with the physical sheet to maintain consistency between electronic and paper records. Sign the physical closure sheet to officially certify that the day's zone control procedures are complete. The signed closure sheet serves as a permanent record for audit trails and shift accountability in the facility. Enter the required verification code in the digital system to finalize the closure process and lock the logs. After entering the correct code, the system confirms that all closure procedures have been successfully executed. The system now indicates that the routine is ended and the control logs are secured until the next shift begins. Tidy the closing area by organizing all materials and depositing the closure sheet in the appropriate location. The coordinator verifies your closure work and provides instructions or acknowledgement for the end of your shift. The blinking alarm light signals that the shift is concluding and all procedures are in place for the next operator. Coordinate with the supervisor to ensure a smooth transition and that all necessary information is passed on for continuity. Perform a last check to confirm that the closing area is secure and prepared for the next shift's routine start. The door lock will be activated once you exit, securing the area until authorized personnel return for the next shift. With the closure complete, you leave the room, and the door seals to maintain the controlled access of the facility. The routine end is finalized, and you proceed to conclude your shift, ready for the cycle to repeat tomorrow. The final procedure requires scanning your badge at the exit to log out and confirm shift end in the access system. A green light on the the scanner indicates that your logout has been recorded, and the system acknowledges the shift completion. Enter the security code on the panel to secure the exit door and ensure it remains locked until the next shift begins. Review the shift summary on the monitor to verify all entries and confirm that no access issues were recorded today. The monitor displays precise numbers for each procedure, providing a clear record for audit and routine assessment purposes. Check for any discrepancies in the log entries and note them down for follow-up or correction in the next shift's routine. Sign the physical logbook as a backup record, adding your signature and the current date to finalize the shift documentation. The signed page in the logbook serves as a tangible proof of shift completion and routine adherence in the facility. The coordinator provides a printed acknowledgement slip and reviews the shift details to ensure all procedures are closed properly. The slip contains essential information like shift timing and verification marks for record keeping and future reference. Secure the acknowledgement slip and perform a visual sweep to confirm that everything is in order before leaving. As you exit, you pass colleagues beginning their routine, highlighting the continuous cycle of shift changes in the facility. The entrance area buzzes with activity as shifts transition, all under strict zone control and access management protocols. Present your badge to the guard at the outer gate for a final verification against the authorized personnel list. The guard's approval triggers the gate mechanism, allowing exit while maintaining security until the next access cycle. With the gate closed, the facility is secured, and your shift officially ends, ready for the routine to repeat tomorrow. The facility stands quiet under the evening sky, a controlled zone where access routines are followed daily without question. Proceed to the parking area, concluding the shift by transitioning back to personal time after a day of zone-controlled duties. A final look back reminds you of the procedural rigor, but now you move on, knowing the cycle will restart seamlessly. The facility remains a hub of routine access management, where every shift follows the same procedures to maintain order and security. As the shift concludes, focus shifts to signing off logs and ensuring all access controls are properly secured for the next operator. After leaving the facility, the first personal task is to record the shift details in your notebook for accurate personal record keeping. The notebook contains essential data such as date, shift identifier, and any anomalies observed during the daily access control routine. Brief interactions with colleagues reinforce the communal aspect of zone control, where shifts overlap and information is shared routinely. The parking area serves as a transition point where operators come and go, maintaining the continuous flow of controlled access duties. Starting the vehicle marks the physical departure, but a final glance ensures the facility is secure and routines remain intact. The illuminated sign is a constant reminder of the restricted nature of the zone, visible even after the shift ends. Exiting the compound requires passing through a final checkpoint where your credentials are verified one last time for security. The guard scans your badge against a device